President of the National Communication Council, Joe Chebonkeng Kalabupse, convened media men and women for its second press briefing in its headquarters on the 8th of October in Yaoundé. The press briefing articulated on two aspects: a review of the NCC's observations of media coverage of the campaign and the first report on the mid-campaign airtime usage. According to observations made by the Council, Sud FM Radio Television and Canal 2 International are some traditional media noted for instances of misconduct.
They include the live broadcast of a political party's rally by Radio Sud FM/TV during the program Carrefour. The Council calls on Sud FM/TV to ensure that this favor is extended to all candidates in compliance with the principle of equality. The participation of civil society representatives during a program called Le Débrief d'un jour de campagne in English and broadcast by Canal 2 International on the 5th of October 2025.
The Council equally pointed out instances of wrong social media use by activists during the campaign.
The Council condemns there was the broadcast of the video on the social media TikTok depicting an activist claiming to be a partisan of the FSNC political party as he tore the official portrait of the President of the Republic. The Council condemns this grave act of vandalism in the strongest term. The broadcast of video portraying candidates in a negative light on the social media platform Facebook via the page of activist Alain Chamo Officiel. The publication of a post inciting tribal hatred on the social media platform Facebook by activist Paul Chuta.
Proximity monitoring by the Council showed that some community radios violated their statutory framework by airing political broadcasts. They include La Totale 10-12, Fusep FM, Bafong Babadjou, Goul Akono, Info Chateau d'Eau, and For You Africa.
The Council wishes to reiterate to all community radios that they are inherently apolitical. Therefore, they are not authorized to cover issues that deal with politics.
In accordance with Article 10 of the 13th February 1992 decree, the Council made observations on airtime allocation based on statistics produced by its relevant task force.
We observed that there was none of the candidates have been able to use up their overall allocated airtime in campaign broadcasts, except the CPDM candidate who has exceeded its airtime by 27 seconds. So it's only the CPDM that has been able to use the allotted time on television and radio. For news bulletins, the variation in time depends on the amount of activities of the different political parties.
It is undeniable that airtime allocation for candidates is done for public audiovisual organs by the law. However, the NCC's president observed that private audiovisual media did not comply with equality in airtime allocated in campaign broadcasts. He added that the variation in airtime for news bulletins in private media sector depended on the amount of party activity. At the end of the press briefing, media men and women were reassured that more details will be provided in days ahead as the deal day draws nearer.